Hi, so this is going to be a calm the negative voice yoga flow. And we're going to be looking at calming down our throat chakra as the representation of that. And we'll be doing that mostly with a lot of more seated postures and forward folds, and we'll be doing pigeon pose as well. So if you want, you can have a block or a cushion in pigeon pose if you like, or just, generally having any props around you is really great. And because we're going to be connecting with our throat chakra, and if you want to use the ujjayi breath throughout this practice, so where you sort of constrict your throat and sort of make that sort of C sound, so then please use ujjayi if you know that. But we'll get started in a seated position to begin with. So just coming to your mats, taking a seated position that feels good for you, cross-legged, your legs out. You can be on your knees, you can prop up your bum if you need to. And if you want, you can close your eyes or lower your gaze, soften your gaze. And we'll just start off by tilting our head over to the right. So bringing your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And then tilting the head over to the left. So left ear towards left shoulder, just feeling that stretch down the right hand side of your neck. And then back over to the right. Feeling the stretch down the left hand side of the neck. And back over to the left, feeling that stretch down the right hand side of the neck. Then if you want, you can just take that into a full rotation. So bring your chin to your chest. And bringing your head round to the right, tipping your head back, and then bringing your head over to the left. And just do that one more time, down chin to chest, over to the right, leaning your head back, and then leaning it over to the left. And pausing when you're at the left, your left ear towards your left shoulder. Just take it the other way, so tilting your head back, right ear to right shoulder, and chin to chest as you rotate the head down. Once more, bringing the head over to the left, tilting it back, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest, and left ear to left shoulder. And then bringing your head back to center. And then just walk your hands forward slightly. And we'll just come very gently, not coming forward too much. Just walk your hands forward so you can lean forward slightly. Just softening the head down towards the ground, wherever you are. Relaxing those shoulders. Maybe tucking your chin into your chest. Again, it's that connection with our throat chakra. It's a representation, quieting that negative self-voice. Just take a couple of long, deep inhales and exhales here. Or using that ujjayi breath if you're using that. After you finish your last exhale, push in with the hands, bring your body back up. We'll just come into butterfly position. So just bringing the soles of our feet together, our knees wide, creating a big diamond shape. You can keep your soles of your feet close in towards your groin or keeping them slightly out. And again, maybe just fluttering the knees slightly here. Just creating a bit of movement, waking up those hips. Just breathing here, nice long tall spine, relax those shoulders down. And then bring some stillness to your legs. And then feel like you're getting tall up through the crown of your head. And then leaning forward with that nice, long, straight spine. So you can come forward with a straight spine, no longer feeling that stretch on your inner hips. And if you want, you can stay up here with that flat back, or bringing your chin to your chest and rounding down. It's coming to where it feels comfortable for you. Let's be here for a few moments. Top of the Body's heavy, chin towards the chest, shoulders relaxed and down. Feeling that stretch on the inside of the hips. Quieting down that throat chakra, that representation of what can be our busy mind at times. Just quieting our body down with these forward folds. Taking a moment for ourselves. Connecting with our breath. And connecting to this moment. Take a nice long deep inhale in. And exhale out. On your next inhale, push in with your hands, lifting your body back up. Head's the last to lift. And we'll just come into all fours position. And just make a few figure eights with your hips. Just moving your hips and whatever feels good. Just bringing some more movement to your body. Maybe you just create big circles one way or the other. Just see what intuitive movement comes out for you here. What feels good. Just waking up that lower body. And then walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck the toes. And we'll push up into our first downward dog. So just pedal out the feet here. Pushing in with that middle finger. Palms of the hands. Bring your ears alongside your biceps. Nice long spine. Bend your knees as much as feels comfortable. So you can have that long spine, not rounded. Just breathing here. Just walking that dog out. You can come to a moment of stillness for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll inhale, lift our right leg up into 3-legged dog. And exhale, bring that knee so it comes behind, your right knee behind your right wrist. Dropping the back left knee onto the mat, untuck the back left toes and push that left leg back. Your right knee is behind your right wrist and your right toes can be pointing down. You can take your leg at a right angle here, but it's actually better on your knees if you keep your leg pointed down in this direction. If you want, you can place a cushion or a block underneath your right hip. You can either stay here, pressing your hands down, maybe just bringing your chin to your chest in this pigeon pose, relaxing the shoulders down. Or if you want, you can come down onto your forearms. And if you want, you can bring your head all the way down onto the mat. Relaxing fully into this forward fold in this pigeon. Feeling that stretch in the hip. Breathing into it. But really this forward fold. Calm our voice down. Just taking a few moments here in whichever version of this pose. Breathing into your body. Next inhale, pushing in with your hands if you're further down. Bringing your body up. So you're coming back up. Take a moment, breathing in here, proud pigeon, heart shining forward, and exhale. And then we'll tuck the back left toes, and we'll push back up. And then if you want, lift your right leg back up into 3-legged dog. And exhale, bring it back down so it's next to your left foot. And just walk out your legs here, maybe noticing the difference between the two. And you stretch the one on the right before we go into stretching the one on the left. Just come to a moment of stillness for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 before we move on. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, bringing that left knee behind that left wrist, placing that left shin down, pushing that right leg back, right knee down, untuck the toes. And again, it's having that left heel underneath, almost like your groin. Again, you can prop up your left sitting bones with a cushion or a block here. Either staying here, making sure you're feeling like you're leveling your hips off, so both your hip points are facing forward. And staying here or coming down onto your forearms, or if you want, relaxing your head all the way down onto the mat or onto a block or onto a pillow. Relaxing those shoulders. And again, just breathing into this hip flexor. Calming down with this forward fold. Just knowing that we can bring calm into our lives, in our postures, in our movements, and with our breath. Noticing how you feel, what's going on, if you need to send breath to one part of your body a bit more. You're aware of your thoughts, but you're just trying to let them go. Take a nice and deep inhale in, and exhale out. When you inhale, if you're down further, pressing in with your forearms and your hands, coming up to that proud pigeon. Chin parallel to the mat, shoulders down. Nice and deep inhale in here. Heart open and exhale out. And tuck the back right toes, lifting up that right leg, pushing back into that downward dog. Left leg lifts up the three-legged dog, and then placing that left foot back down next to the right. Again, just walking the dog, noticing if you feel a bit more even and balanced now. Let's come to a moment of stillness. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll just finish off. We'll just bring our knees down onto the mat. Bring our big toes together, our knees wide. Bringing our seat back down onto our heels. We'll take the hands out in front of us, drawing the fingers together, elbows out wide for a nice big diamond shape. Coming into child's pose. And again, another forward fold here. The shoulders are relaxing down, opening up our hips. Heart melting towards the floor. And creating that diamond shape again with our hands, like we did with our legs. And lowering our throat in this calming forward fold. Calming down. That throat chakra is that representation for that internal voice that can be so loud. And we do have this power to work with this, to change our internal narrative. Just breathing here, taking this moment to rest.
Take a nice one, deep inhale in. And exhale out. Inhale, push in with the hands, come back through all fours. And just come to a seated position. And then just taking your hands in prayer, place them on your third eye point in between the eyebrows. Just knowing that we have this gateway of intuition and insight at all times. And placing our hands over our lips. Again, that power of language, internally and externally. We can speak kind words to ourselves and others. Then our hands down, pressing into our heart center. Place for love and compassion for ourselves and others. And we just have all these different power points in our body. And by coming within, by movement, by breath, we can always feel grounded and come back to feeling good and finding the answers. Open your eyes when you're ready, coming back to the room. Thank you so much for joining me for this quieting that negative self-talk, relaxing and calming forward fold flow.